How did you find me here?
Greetings friends and welcome to this, my emulation of the YouTuber Ashens. As you may know, it is Theme Week here on Nerdfighters Info, as it always seems to be now ever since I let Chelsea do the changes. No, she doesn't do the changes, she enacts the changes. I'm a terrible human being. Now then, I'm sure you'll know how this format works, or if not, you're obviously a devious foreign, and that is that I review complete rubbish in front of a camera. Normally, this would involve a sofa, but I currently don't have a sofa, so I'm using this desk with a very poor portrait of New York behind it. So, what do we have today, you ask? Well, I've scoured the shelves of the land of pounds. That's Poundland for anyone who doesn't know. That's kind of a chain of budget retail stores in the UK where they sell everything for £1. Can you believe it? Weird, I know. Just like this autofocus. Now then, I've bought a range of items which I will probably not end up reviewing because I've only got a 5-minute time limit and I've already talked for about 2 minutes, so let's get started. Firstly, presenting for your delectation, as Ashens often says, look, poor autofocus, they're Fighters Converters, which as you can see is a very poor Transformers toy from our friends at Funtastic, who are one of the principal brands sold within Poundland for terrible, terrible toys, as you can see here. Now we have some kind of jet fighter thing in both robot mode and what appears to be exactly the same thing in its jet mode. Why have they given me two things exactly the same, one of these slightly different coloured? That's just lazy. That's fantastic. Now, I could open this and show you the tat, but I can't be bothered. Oh, okay, fine. Rip, tear, destroy. Oh look, secured with like £20,000 of packaging. Well, here's the jet mode thing, and it's, well, it's kind of plasticky and shit, really. They're not very well hidden robot parts underneath. Oh look, it has arms of varying degrees. Let's see if we can't transform it. It probably helps if I looked up how to transform it. Well, look, there we go. Apparently you do it like that and then fold the body over like that. Then there's its, wow, can you see that? That's its head. Yes, that tiny thing. And the arms are just, oh, this is ridiculous. Anybody who tries playing with this will just injure themselves immediately. Ow, like I just did. I'd say break a leg, but I just did it for him. Ugh. Let's look at the other one. But as you can see, exactly the same. Flimsy and, well, oh look, it's a jet. Meow. Oh no, everything fell off. Look what I found in my bag of tricks. Lights. USB powered lights, which I'm not plugging in because they'll set fire to the universe if I do. I reviewed these in a previous video that I never actually put up because that would involve, you know, embarrassing myself, much like I'm doing now. So you just have to imagine how shit and cheap they look. Nah. Moving on. Next I have for you is a pirate toy. As you can see on the back here, there's various pictures which probably don't correspond to what you get in the box, and oh, it would appear I've lost the pirate. Well, this is going to make for a good review then, isn't it? I think we just better move that to one side and carry on. Look around you, look beyond. You will have an unbreakable bond. Yes, it's a Shaman King toy, which I found in Poundland, which I'm quite surprised at. This is Amidamaru, who was the main character's spirit. Yo Asakura, I believe. But they had these forms where they'd have the huge head and just float about as a ghost form. But I've got to say, I don't remember him having blocky legs like that and a really shit sword. But hey, what do I know? I'm just English. So, packaging's fairly bog standard. There's other characters we can probably get if I bother to look, which I didn't, so ha! it's an officially licensed product, which is really rare for Poundland actually. That little thing which, see there, oog, there we go, 0 to 3 cell onions there. It's not a true crap toy unless you find the 0 to 3 cell onions. Now, I'm not actually going to open this because I'm going to send it away to someone. Let them be tortured by these crappy things. There's, yeah, I mean, you can see straight from there, look, this, despite the shininess of the bloody packaging, the sword looks like it couldn't cut butter, never mind through Yo's enemies. Which was also his twin brother, who was 2,000 years older than him. Yeah, you work that one out. And of course there's also another one here called Basson, who was, I can't remember the guy who had this spirit, to be honest with you. I know he's called Len in the English one, but it was a really bad mistranslation of the Japanese name, so hooray for that. So I can't be bothered to look for anything else. I do have a bag full of stuff from Poundland behind me, but that would involve more effort, and I don't wish to do that. I would just like to point out though, in many of my videos you see some toys in the background. I'd like to introduce you to a few of them now. There we go. There's the wrestler, William Regal, holding a sword for some reason. I bought the sword for £1 from an anime convention. And this little fella is called Sprud, and he's from a very, very old but brilliant stop clay animation called Trapdoor. I will link it below because I'm sure I can find it on YouTube somewhere. Some idiot's probably put it up. So, what have we learned? We've learned that I should probably stick to vlogging, but then again I'm not really good at that anyway. Maybe I'll go live in a lighthouse on my own for the rest of my life with a cat called Mr. Tibbles.
So you've just made it through Dave's whole video. Well done. You win the internet.
Well, at least I can make terrible puns with this. Like I have a leg up on the competition. Boo.